Listen, you have to want your dream life more than you care about people's opinions, thoughts. And here's why I say that. We are so risk averse. We're so scared of rejection that we are afraid of shooting our shots. And no, I'm not just talking about with men, because whatever. I'm talking about with opportunities, things like that. So, for example, I saw a young lady. Did I actually see the video? I think I saw a discourse about the video. Pretty much this girl is doing like 1,000 rejections or something this year. And I was like, dang, I really like that. And then one of my favorite creators on here, Les Alfred, she has something where she just like pretty much just shoot your shot. Like, you want a brand deal? Shoot your shot. You want to work with a certain creator? Shoot your shot. So I've been doing that recently. So the first time I shot my shot was last week. I had pretty much emailed a creative who has a career that I definitely admire and would love mine to go the same trajectory. So I shot her email. Has she responded? No. Am I going to follow up? Maybe, maybe not, whatever. Then there's this party group that also does trips. And so I DM'd them like, hey, like I literally have experience in experiential marketing. Like I would definitely love to be a part of that. So I emailed them. And then I'm also thinking today, like I really want to do more of this, like talking, but then also I want to get invited to like parties, to restaurants, to openings, to hospitality type things. So I'm going to figure out a way to shoot my shot with that. But what is something that you know that you really want to do that you are just too scared to shoot your shot? You've been applying to jobs just through apps and it hasn't been working. Shoot your shot in them LinkedIn DMs. And here's the thing, if LinkedIn doesn't work and the company is fairly like younger, you better find them people on Instagram and shoot your shot there. And another funny example of that is, it was this guy, me and my friend were at a table and she was like following this guy on Instagram and the guy was in Cape Town and we were getting ready to go to Cape Town. So I looked at her, I'm like, girl, just DM him and ask him like, what's the moves in Cape Town? And so she's like, oh no, whatever. I'm like, DM him. I took her phone, I DM him, I'm like, oh, I'm about to go to Cape Town. Do you have any recommendations? And this is somebody, I think he's like well known, like he has a podcast, whatever. I guess he got a lot of followers, whatever. So she's like, oh, he's never going to reply, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, if you don't, who cares? So we DM him. Long story short, he gave us some moves in Cape Town that whatever. He gave us the moves and he did respond. And so I was just so happy that we had the opportunity just to show her like, girl, the worst somebody could say to me is no. And now we're going to get to the relationship side real quick. Do I believe women should shoot their shots at men? So back in the day, back in my 20s and teens, why your number not in my phone? Like, why my number not in your phone? I definitely used to be a shooter. So now I'm trying to translate that into my professional life and other aspects of my life. But I don't necessarily think anything's wrong with shooting your shot. But do I think that you should shoot your shot, keep having a dribble, keep having to coach the team? No, I think shoot your shot and then the man will dunk the ball. That's a little extra 2 cents. But what's a shot that you could shoot this weekend or next week to get closer to your dream life? Drop it in the comments. And if it's too secretive, drop it in the comments. Just go ahead and drop a heart in the comments. I'll see y'all later.